Okay. I just work back to front, I guess. Oops. So I work like back to front, back to front, because in case I need to put a basket back, I guess. Front row to me. Okay. Alrighty, guys. We'll start. So the baskets, let me actually pan out real quick. We're doing all of these baskets here. They're all pre-made, so we're not doing like the add-ons or anything like that. They're all pre-made baskets. As you can tell, they are bigger items also than what we normally have. Sorry, ignore all the laundry back there. Um, so they are heavier in weight. I think each basket weighs around 5 to 6 pounds. So just keep that in mind. So our starting price point is a little bit higher this time. Anything that's small is super bundled up, but these guys are all the big towers back there. So let's get started on our first basket as I roll over my charger here. And it's these three large. Oh, this is a bit. Ooh, we're too close, huh? I gotta back up. You're so big. Let's swap. Ooh, we are so close. Okay, let's do that. So these are flower agate slabs and they are polished on both sides. Their edges are also polished. Um, so I can show that back and front. So these are flower agate. This one has a little bit of pink amethyst in there also. And we have this one here, nice and sugary, sparkly. And then this one here that has that nice deeper mauve tone to it. This one has a nice open druze in there. Looks like we got, is that amethyst? Not all the way deep purple yet. Okay, Susan, thank you, thank you. All righty. Got this little going also. And Susan. Okay. All right. Next one, another flower agate. We have this open druze tower. We have this larger freeform here, also with a nice little druze spot. And a bigger flower agate, obelisk, and one more here. We have two slabs. I will look for stands for these. Ooh, this one has that nice pale amethyst coming in right here. Oh, you'll stand up, thank you. And then two spheres, one flower agate, and some pink amethyst. Almost looks like we got some pyrite gold in there. And then this agate sphere also. A little bit of flower agate on this side. Okay, let me put these down real quick, but I'll start this off while I get, where I also had small guys. Get that. And this guy here, this one has such nice pink in here. And do I have some sphere holders around? I don't see any, but it does include. Mrs. Wolf, I think in the basket it's predominantly OJ. I think we worked through most of our garden quartz. But I'll keep that in mind. I am, Rochelle, thank you, thank you. I am about to go to Tucson on Monday. So I will definitely keep an eye out for any good pieces while I'm there. If you're looking for anything in particular, please feel free to send me a message. And we do offer personal shopping for Tucson as well, guys. So if you are on the hunt for maybe a statement piece or just something really specific that you haven't been able to find, so thank you. Definitely send me a message. We also have a form up available on our website if you would like. And then that just kind of gives me an idea of what you're looking for and price points, all of that stuff. So, okay, we have a carnelian basket up next. And this one's super funky carnelian. We have creamy tones in here, nice little drew spot there. This one was 28. And then another bigger flame also. Nice funky waves in there, some jelly spots. Another toasty one, and then this nice deep one where we get that orca carnelian transition, little heart cloud in there. And then we got some hearts, little drew spot on top, nice and toasty on the back end. Ooh, this one with a nice little eye right here, a little eye of Sauron, another heart, and this super milky carnelian sphere. So let's see if I can keep these guys. Oh, you guys are gonna roll. Let's condense them in there. More like a variety, Teresa. I'll scan the table so you can kind of take a look. I just worked with like the boxes that I had down here just so that I could make um, space for my Tucson haul. But if there's maybe some baskets that don't go, I can definitely try and mix and match from there. These guys just really want to roll around. Okay. Susan, thank you, thank you. This one's so pretty. I'm doing labels for all of them. Reminder to myself, since they're all in baskets, we don't have to make piles back there. Let's get this one up here. Yes, the starting price is $22 for all of the baskets we're doing. I do have some big bundles that we'll end with if anyone is interested. But all of the bundle prices are going to start at 22 tonight. Okay, this one will not include the sphere stand. Sorry. And this one has some nice little pink amethyst holes in there, some beautiful flower agate, and then this is just kind of like a creamy orca agate all around, or maybe just a blue agate. But that's a nice and creamy color. We have some moss agate towers and a little moss agate cupcake, and then a really nice blue tone sphere. And then we have an orca heart. Whoop. All right, this one's gonna roll around, so I'm gonna just let it sit here while we spin. I was like, can I put you somewhere? I'll hold this one while we sing. And again, this one doesn't include the sphere stand, but it'll include everything else on the plate. Okay, Rochelle, thank you, thank you. Actually, let's put this big boy first. And then put this guy in here and give him the corner. Okie dokie. All right, and then let me pan back. So here's what we're looking at for baskets tonight. Sorry, I don't know why it looks like it's so shaky. and I'm holding it still. So we're gonna work our way through these guys, and as you can see, they are the bigger, they are bigger items. It's not like the smaller towers that we usually do. So we're gonna work through our way, and let me do one more carnelian, and then I'll try and get another. Oops, sorry, I keep rolling over my board down here. Oh, this is a big boy. All right, so this one has beautiful quartz teeth down there. Opens up to a druze. We have some jelly, creamy spots in here. Really big quartz teeth all along here. And then nice little, can we get that in there? There you can see all of that funkiness in there. Let's get this guy off. Another really big one here. This one has a bunch of quartz in there, that river going all around. It's getting creamier tones up through here. And then tall, skinny one. I really like the way that they cut this. It goes all vertical like that. Really elongates that. And then this chunky one here, almost a blue tone to this jelly agate right here. A deep, deep druze in here that does have a little bit of sugar sparkle in there. Nice deep red on the back for that. And again, guys, these are all about 4 to 5 pounds for the basket. So these are, I guess for scale, it may not, you may not be able to tell, but they are the larger pieces where we were running our kind of smaller guys before. I let this spin. Susan, thank you, thank you. Oh, let's make sure that guy's okay. Come here. Yep, still good. I tried to elevate this, and I guess I'm just being all wonky with it. Where did my sphere stand go that we used? Okay, it does not include the sphere stand. I am just using it for the larger spheres. This one has, let me get, there we go. Nice pink berries all throughout here. Little flecks. This green's nice and sparkly also. And then we have a pink amethyst and flower agate. Get this little bit of lint out. So you can see that sugar sparkle coming through on there. Bunch of little druze spots that are all nice and sparkly. Let's actually get you on your big druze spot. Another amethyst flower agate. This one, oops, sorry, not in frame. Has a light pale purple in there. And then we have a nice open big druze spot in here. A little bit of druze up top also. It was 20 before. And then this berry tone heart also paired really nicely with the sphere. And lastly, a nice moody flower agate, super jelly on this one. And then nice deep blush tones all within this flower agate. Much further can I back up? I wish there was like a zoom. Move these guys back a little bit. Or that. Why aren't we spinning? One more. Oh, I'm stuck on. Okay. There we go. That works. Susan, thank you, thank you. Label. All right, what else do we? This one is only 2 items. It is a huge OJ cube, and then there's a little partner cube with it. And I can tell you that the big cube is about, let me angle this way. It's 3 1/4. So it's a nice big floating cube, and you can stand this on, oh, too big. Still too big. You can stand this upright. Let's get a closer look at it before I set it up. So nice pastel tones all around. Nice berry corners on there also. All right, so let's just do a little stack. And then this teal one, nice greens in there, a little quartz river right here, little baby quartzes also. And then again through here. So really pretty teal combo for that. And again, this one is 3.5 inches. The smaller one is, I'm sorry, 3 1/4. This one is 2 1/4 for this one. And then they are floating cubes, so they will stand on their corner like that. And then like that. Okay, so let's put these guys back. Well, I don't want to bend all the way down if they don't. Huh? When you maybe push closer, then you can put it on like the side. Alrighty. Let's do another one. Alrighty. This one, ooh, this is such a nice pink spot for this OJ here. Nice pastel green hues in here. Really planet vibes on this one. And then we have another flower agate, pale amethyst down here. Really beautiful orb right there. Ooh, this one has a nice blush toned up here. Some deeper red rivers of agate running through there, and then beautiful little flower agate plumes also in there. And then this one, nice open drew spot, sparkles and all of those little rainbow teeth. Open drew spot there and there. Alrighty. And then we have a flower agate sphere also for this one. And I don't, let me just spin this and I'll hold this one on this side. And again, you'll get everything on the spinner and the sphere that I'm holding, just not the sphere stand that we are using. Made in Philippines. These guys know me. I am made in the Philippines. Sir. SD. Hmm. What are you doing on this app? I guess I was like, isn't that his name? Marcy, thank you so much. It's weird to see a troll of ours on here. Okay. Marcy. Let's see. Another sphere bundle. I'm going to use a stand. The stand is not included. They are available for purchase, but they are not included in the auction. This one has some nice grays and pinks in here. Oh, sorry. Oh, cute little face on this front. But really pretty pinks on this top side. A little bit of a pale pink down here. Okay, so let's do that there. And then this moody flower agate. Gray tones all throughout here. Nice little blush plumes. And then this creamy OJ here with some pink flecks all around the top. All right, so we'll do that. Actually, let's swap because you're a little big. And then it also includes this flower agate. Nice tree spot. You got to toothbrush it a little bit. Thank you. We even have some green flower agate in there, and then all these little plumes, baby plumes that are growing in there. So this one's nice and tall, and this one is included. I will toss that on the back side. And again, this one does not include the stand. It is available for purchase separately, but it does include the 3 spheres and the free form. Okay, Minnie, thank you, thank you. Do we have another sphere? Okay, let me leave this up here while we run another sphere one. Okay. Okay. Let's do another basket with some spheres in here. So this one, flower agate. We have a nice sugar spot in the middle for that druze. Tiny little bit of matrix. We have some plumes up here. Nice little highlighted ones over here also. Really pretty sugar. And you can see like the toroidal forms in there. Oh, I was like back here to get that sparkle. Okay. And then, ooh, this bigger one here. Nice purple and pink tones. Another open spot here. And this one has nice soft pink plumes in there. Really nicely contrasted with that moody agate base. Ooh, this one has nice big quartz teeth. I wish I could zoom on here. You can see the amethyst lines coming in right there. Alrighty, little sugary spot on the bottom. Okay. And I don't know if it's washing out on here, but the purple's nice and pronounced. And then to top it off, a nice little purple OJ heart, really pastel and creamy. Can I find? Yes, there we go. This one can come with a stand that I found. And again, this one does not include the stand, the sphere stand, but it does include all the other items. Ditsy, thank you, thank you. So that stand. And I can fit in one more. So this one's a little mixed one. We have 2 OJ Eggies. Really pretty, almost matching. Nice green tones in them. This one has some purple in it. All right, we'll put those guys there. And then we have this quartz and flower agate. I'm sorry, this agate with some flower agate in there, some quartz teeth all in there also. Those little rainbows all around that quartz. So put that in the middle. Correct, Kaylee. So you guys are bidding on whatever is on the spinner. I'll clarify if it does or does not include the stand in it. I'm using the stands just kind of for display so they don't roll off. But the starting bid for our baskets will be 22 tonight. And this one you can see the quartz forming all around that flower agate plume there. Really big teeth. If you just take a little toothbrush, you can clean that off a little bit more. Another drew spot in there, quartz river running through. Alrighty. And then actually let's put this on this side, and then we'll not include this stand or this one. I'm just going to use it for this bright OJ sphere here. Nice blush and berry tone to that with a cute little quartz. And then a nice little green pool up there. Okay, this one was 50 before. Let me do that half and half. So we got some pink and some green in this. Oh, it's so big. Move back a little bit. Let me spin now. Yes. So again, this one doesn't include the rose quartz stand and the gold sphere stand, but it does include everything else. And the stands are available for purchase separately as well. Okay, I'm gonna let this spin while I move some baskets over. Susan, thank you, thank you. All right. All right, next basket, we have a bit of a mixed bundle again for this. Oh, how cute. This one has 3 eggies in it. So these are all purpley pink tone. This one is a nice, almost periwinkle tone. This one is really like Saturn planet vibes in here. And then this one, almost like a beauty blender eggy shape. Little berry flecks in here. All right, let's put that up there. And then we have 2 spheres. Ooh, this one has a nice pale green flower agate pool right there. Nice big plumes, a little bit of a matrix spot. But that'll sit right on the bottom and then let all of these beautiful plumes come on in. We have one more sphere. Ooh, this one has a nice big agate druze in here. Or I'm sorry, quartz druze, super sparkly teeth in there. Should come up over the comments. Some pale amethyst coming through in there. Really nice and sparkly. I'm going to put this face down so it doesn't roll away. And then the last little thingy in this bundle, we have a nice slim flower agate freeform. This one almost looks like beach waves the way that, are we zooming in okay? Like little waves crashing on the shore for up there. Come on closer so we can spin. This green one's really pretty. I actually really like the way that it contrasts against like the moody gray base agate in there. It really helps it pop a lot. And again, doesn't include the sphere stands, but does include everything else. Just repeating myself in case if anybody catches that part on. So, alrighty, Susan, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna slide those other guys over. Hmm? No, I'll do a couple more and then I'll run some of the bigger tower ones. Okay. The toasty, yes, there we go. I don't know if I have a slab one that I want to run, but I don't know if I gotta look for some stands. So I'll look for that and a couple. See if I have any more of those. Let's do. Let's do this moss agate bundle here. This one has a nice quartz spot, quartz rivers all throughout, open druses. There's a little bit of dust in there. Also wispy on this moss right here. And then it has this one here, nice sparkly to you, just quartz smile right here. Rainbows bouncing and dancing around, little quartz shimmers in this agate also right there. And then this one with some more chalcedony toned agate running through it. Nice sparkle on that one. And then this side. So you have like a small, medium, large, extra large sphere in this. Big old quartz teeth in here. A little wisp. I don't know how well that's going to come across. But a lot deeper on this green tone for this moss agate. Just a nice, giant quartz face on it. Oh, you're too big. Again, doesn't include the stand, but will come with the 4 spheres. Oh, remind me, I gotta make sure the caliper is in the. We gotta bring the caliper to Tucson. It's like I can give you a ballpark measurement for how big this sphere is. Juniper, thank you, thank you. I don't have my caliper, but it's about 3.5 if I'm eyeballing it. 3.25 to 3.5. So the big one's a nice big sphere. Alrighty, let's do one and have some towers in it. Stick these guys down. Let's do this mixed basket back here. We have some larger flower agate towers. A little bit of carnelian also in here. So this tall flower agate obelisk we're looking at 6 inches for this one. So nice and tall. We can see that agate kind of suspending, or the flower agate plume suspended in there. Super jelly on that one. Tiny little bit of matrix over there. But nice tall one in there. We have a thicker one here. Nice deep berry spots on there. A little bit of matrix again. But nice, beautiful quartz teeth all in this front. That one's probably about 5.5 inches on that. Another thick one. We have some druzy spots, a little bit more moodier. Agate base down here. Another druze opening there. Also, flower agate plume bursting bright up there. Okay, and then there's 3 smaller flower agate towers. This one has a nice little moody base to it. Ooh, nice and pink on that side. This one also really pretty blush shoulder. And then we have this pink amethyst flower agate with a nice portal all the way through. And then it has a carnelian heart here also. This one's nice and jelly. You can see deep into that. And then this carnelian heart, nice sugary open juice. Ooh, the portal goes all the way through. Oh, there you go. So you can see that that opens all the way up. Where are we? To that side back there. So that connects. Ooh, okay. So they all do. So this one, they'll all open up to the same portal. This quartz with the cleavage coming in for that. Quartz druze, and then a little super moody flower agate here with that little jelly spot on the shoulder. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Ditsy, thank you, thank you. All right. Oh, you post it. Okay. And let's see. Let's do this. This is the only one with eighth vein for the tower, so it does include a really big tower. We have that beautiful green sparkly druze in there. Nice pink and pastel tones on that side. Then we have this OJ berry freckles all throughout. Nice little quartz shoulder up here. And then I have two more eighth veins. So this one's not eighth vein, but this, and this. Eighth veins, nice open quartz or juice spot in there. You can see the sparkles. And that one's a nice super white vein. So is this one here on that shoulder. And then this one with those deep marigold spots in there. Ooh, the greens are just so deep in here. Okay. So let me give you a height on the tall one. It is about 8.25 for how big the tallest one is. So that's your size reference there. And again, with that beautiful green on the outside and then our pinks on this side. This is our only bundle with eighth vein tonight. I want to say I'm turning around while I spin this. So, and this might actually be the last of our eighth vein. I don't think I have anything left. Juniper, thank you, thank you. Let's lay that one down. A pen. Okay, you got it. Thank you. All right. So this is a big flower agate one. Oh, this one's nice and thick. We have these little blush toned plumes in there, those quartz teeth, rivers just running all the way through. That jelly also suspending. Little drew spot there. Nice pinks and sparkles all over. Ooh, nice bright plume on the top. This one, really beautiful open spot on here that goes super deep. We see that botryoidal down there. And then this is the flower agate and amethyst. So we got lots of sparkles from that pink amethyst coming through. Ooh, this one has a nice purple tone coming in on the amethyst. Ooh, portal goes all the way through. Let's see me there. I also got another angle for you guys, but it does go all the way through. Can you see that, Charlotte? There we go. And that nice purple coming through on that amethyst. And then this super packed flower agate. This little drew spot coming in a little bit darker with that moody base down there. almost chalcedony toned on some of those rivers in there. All right, let me let this spin. I'll get you the height on the tallest one. And tallest one, we're looking at over 6.5 inches for this one. Nice and thick on it. It's a really pretty bundle. And this one has some like little moody plumes on the bottom down here, literally like baby's breath coming in on there. Let's see, thank you, thank you. Let's actually lay this down already. And let's do, let me borrow this stand right here. This one, another pink amethyst, flower agate, super deep pink tones on. Let me actually move this side. I feel like we're so far. Come here, buddy. Oh, I forgot I put the weight on it. Okay, it's fine. But this nice deep pink amethyst, super sparkly in there. Little drew spot over there. Okay, there's that. And then this beautiful agate eggy. We have some quartz rivers in there, chalcedony tones all throughout. And then this one has a nice OJ free form. This one's nice and thick. We have some green sugar sparkles over there. Nice little quartz river running through, deeper berry spots going all through this circle right here. Oh, this is cute. That little jelly milky agate river, and then the super packed flower agate freeform also. Nice blush tones in here, and that pink amethyst flower agate really sparkling up there. Alrighty. The sphere stands for the 3-1 are, those are 10, like the dual stands are $5. Moonstone towers, I know I have like some moonstone flames, but they're not down here. I think I had some moonstone on stands also. Ditsy, thank you, thank you. I ran that right. Yeah, I ran that right. Okay, I'm just. But Slim, you're welcome to send me a message, and I can definitely check after the live to see what I have. Um, Hanging out in the back. I'm trying to remember what I got in Denver, and I don't think I got it there. Let's do this big old free form. So there's only 3 pieces in this one, but the main piece is a big one. It does have this flower agate tower, obelisk, I guess. Just bright quartz flowers all throughout, pale blush flower agate plumes up there, but these teeth just super, super big. Really cute the way that they were able to cut that and have the little jelly band going all throughout. All right, and then this flower agate also, the quartz running all the way through. And then it is partnered with this big boy here. So it is huge. This is a giant, giant piece here. Moody base all throughout. Oh, this is so pretty. Those flower agate plumes really. Really pretty, just falling on down there. And it is a moodier base, so more of like a gray agate base for here. A little bit of greens and baby blues, but this is just a really pretty, looking like baby's breath all throughout there. So that's a really big piece right there. Again, guys, these baskets are about 4 to 6 pounds, so they're hefty, hefty pieces in here. Um, okay, Jennifer, thank you, thank you. Let's put your face down. Oh, it has a little cute little Drew spot on its bum, like a little. I just saw that when I put it face down. Let's see. Here's another pinky. I'm gonna need you again. And already, let's start with this little dude, really bright pink OJ Eggy here. Berry tones, and then we have nice pink tones all in this front face here. Then we have this moody flower agate, creamy agate base in there. Pretty pink plumes all throughout. Oh, this one looks like a little butterfly. That's super cute. And then this pinky OJ sphere also. Berry ruches all throughout. Little paintbrush strokes of pink in there. Oh, it's quartzy. Just super big teeth in here. And it goes all the way. I wish I could zoom so you guys can see it's big teeth in there. That's really great to have in the sphere. Little pale sparkles throughout, but nice big open through spot. Ooh, and it actually portals all the way through. There's a tiny little opening right here. Let's see if I can get it for you guys. Where's the angle for you? I don't see my shadow going through. So that's a little baby bonus. Ooh, there's a bright rainbow on this big old tooth here. And then this really pretty flower agate freeform, sparkly. Ooh, this is a nice clear on this quartz down here. And then little quartz drews here. Nice and sparkly also. This is another portal. Yep. So this portal's out through this side here. More drew spots up there. And then almost like, I guess like a lavender periwinkle for these little creamy rivers back here. And again, this one does not include the triple stand or the rose quartz stand down here, but it does include everything else. It's all 5 pieces on here. And the stands are available for purchase. Really cute. Little butterfly. Susan, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, the middle one is super, super pretty. Alrighty. Let's see what basket we're going to do next. Thank you. Okay, basket. So let's do Mr. Sazette picked this. Mix orca and carnelian. And we got some moss agate down here at the bottom too. All right, so we have super dense moss agate sphere here. And then the matching one of it. Little drew spots open in there. This is just super packed moss. And then a more traditional moss agate. This creamy little quartz smile in there. Some like olive green tones in there also. Alrighty. And then we have this beautiful orca agate flame in here. Oh, I love all of the banding in here. Oh, you got little like firework flicks in here. The banding in here is just super wild. Oh, this like juked me out. I thought it was an open spot. And then we have an orca flame or orca heart also with that flame. And then a carnelian sphere here, a little triangle drew spot, does have some sugar in there. Will you be flat enough so that I can spin? Where you at? There, maybe. We got a little tower, agate, baby plumes right there. And let's just go. I'm gonna guess these were loose little toasted marshmallow, um, carnelian nugget, and a orca agate tumble also. Gosh, this game is so pretty. I really like these little fireworks coming out there. I'm sorry, just for the receipt, does not include the stand, but it includes everything on the spinner. All right, Teresa, thank you, thank you. Let's tuck these guys down there. Upside down. Let's put you in the corner. Okay. Move to a white basket if you want. I don't know if there's any free ones. Do I need you? Yes. All right. So this one, this OJ, nice pastel blue periwinkle, and then a nice bright pink right there. And then we have, how pretty, that pale purple open drew spot, nice and super sparkly in there. That palest purple tone coming through, and then little baby flower. Oh, it's a little heart coming through on the bottom side of this flower agate. It's a really pretty opening right there. Actually, let's put it here. And then another pink amethyst flower agate sphere, super sparkly. On this one, little jewel spots. We'll see those quartz tea, nice and clear on that. So we got rainbows flashing all throughout. Alrighty. And then a beautiful little periwinkle eggy. And we have those berry streaks coming through still. So, yeah. And then this big old OJ. Oof. Has those quartz sparkles and shimmers all right there. And then super creamy agate in the middle, little pink spots on the shoulder, this little ridge right here. But really beautiful mapping on these tiny little orbs. And this one's a nice big piece for that front one. Minnie, thank you, thank you. I think this one will do really well for you. It's really pretty in person. What you do? Let's do, what do we, okay, I need two of these. Okay, so we have this flower agate, pink amethyst, that amethyst really coming through, pinky purple tones all there, little baby plumes, almost like a green agate building up down there. All right, put you here. And then another pink amethyst flower agate. Nice sparkles all throughout. Bigger quartz on this side. And then its bigger sister over here. Again, milky. Ooh, we got an open drew spot that does have nice sugar sparkle on there. Little baby plumes back here for that baby's breath look. Another. I'm trying to see if that maybe portals through. Oh, it does. Okay, so this one and this one do portal through together. And if you guys are ever curious about a piece that you have at home, you can run some water through it and then you'll see if it comes out another side. Oh. 11s, I don't think so unless I break anything down since these are newer inventory and bigger pieces. But if I have some maybe smaller um, pieces that the bundles don't sell from, I can try. But we went through most of our small items already, so this OJ Eggy. And then another OJ Eggy here. Nice berry on this bottom portion. And then a green flower agate with nice berry in there. I think this is going to be one of our last ones where we, for our clearance ones. So you guys thankfully have got me through a lot of our old stock inventory. This one has a nice pink on here. That pink amethyst is really dense, nice deep tones on there. Drew spots there. Pictorial opening over there. Okay. Will we clear that on that side? Well, just about. And again, this one does not include the sphere stands, but everything else on here. So it's 7 pieces. We have the 4 spheres and then the 2 eggies and the freeform. Minnie, thank you, thank you. Okay, I think we're at halfway of the table, guys. Thank you so much. Let me move some stuff down. And we'll keep going. let's do this one here. Okay, I'm gonna have to stand these guys. I can't find or I can't see stands next to me. I'm just checking underneath the table real quick. Okay. So we have one flower agate tower obelisk. It has nice drew spots here. This one, they barely got it to be a portal on that side, nice and sparkly. And then it has three slabs. So we have this one here. Let me lay this down because I don't want to knock into this. And this one does have flat cuts. These two flat cuts are not polished, but the front and back are. Beautiful plumes on this one. And then we have this one here. Ooh, that purple from that amethyst coming through nicely on there. This one does portal through. Let me see if I can get the angle for you guys. No, I can't see my shadow. But it does portal through. There we go. On this side, purple and down there, big quartz teeth. Just needs a little bit of a toothbrush scrub, and then you'll get that nice and clean. Okay, thank you. You do stand on your edge. And then this funky shark tooth shaped one. Nice open drew spot in here. They did polish the back. So big teeth on this one. Okay, I don't think you'll cooperate standing. So, and these are big slabs. Do you have any stands in it? I thought we had like a new pack. But I just have like two smaller stands. Okay, so let's put here on the back. Did not mean to yank you guys off into the floor. So sorry. Okay. We're back. Maybe if wants to take a little tumble. Let me toss my cable higher up there. Alrighty. Helen, oh no. All right. Do this one. So this one is a 4-pack of OJ QBs. They are all around the same tone. So this one does have a cut edge, a beveled edge, so it will float. Nice little pink purpley shoulders up there. Another one here would have beautiful little sea spray in there, a little pink river in there. Ooh, this one has some nice pink banding in there also. They probably cut this from all the same bigger portions. Some more pinks floating in there with that little sea spray of pink in there. And then will you turn? Nope. And then the last one, we have some creamier spots up here. Little Drew spot, quartz river running through. All right. So will you guys all spin? All right. Let me get our next one ready to go. Jennifer, thank you, thank you. Kaylee, yes. Usually if I break down, it'll end up being closer to retail price. So I just tend to suggest getting the bundle. But I guess in as least of a non-pressure way as possible. Juniper. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. But if you have like a few, I can go through the baskets that don't move tonight and we can kind of go through them at the end and see if you want to make a bundle from there or anything like that. It also just helps with your shipping costs because we're doing flat rates. So I thought I brought a basket. I did. Okay. I need both of these guys again. Okay, so let's do. So we have some moss agate spheres here. This one has some nice, more olive toned. This one's a more purple base. And then this deep green, like forest green moss agate. Oh, this is almost like a little heart trees on that side. Okay, another moss agate in here, more purpley tones in there. And then this one here, Chalstony Rivers running all throughout, little botryoidal. Sugar opening needs a little toothbrush and you'll get that nice and sparkly. And then has two more spheres. This one has a nice gray tone base agate to there, suspending those little um, moss agate formations really nice in there. And then this one, nice and quartzy, little flecks of the moss all throughout. All right. Do you have an opening edge where you sit? No, like that? Okay. We're so close. I'll hold my phone back here while I spin. Let's push the button first. Oh, nope, too big. Okay. I'll just go left and right then. No, it's just too big. Okay, what if we do? Scoot closer. Like that. There we go. Oh, nope, still too big. We clear. We cleared. Woo. Ditsy, thank you, thank you. I also have, since we're moving so many spheres tonight, guys, I do have 10 sphere holders um, that are $20. I'll see if I can pull one of those out later on. And you can always purchase that from me separately. But if you guys would be interested in them, I can show that later on. Have you seen them? Uh, 10. I know where the case is in the purple room, but I thought I had one for display. It's not the gold one, but the tone not the gold one. Okay, it's fine. I'll look for. I had a loose silver one, but I know we bought that in silver and gold. Okay, so little random moss agate mushy. Sorry, not mush agate, mossy. And then we have some twinning spheres here, quartz, drew spots in there. And on this one also, we have some milkier tones on these guys. This one's super creamy milky. And then this one has more chalcedony tone rivers flowing through. And in here, more purple tone and then more moody agate base on that. And then we have a pink OJ sphere in the mix. A little bit of pyrite up there too. Okay. I don't think it'll stay. All right, so again, this one doesn't include the stands, but it does include the 7 spheres and the mushy. Juniper, yeah, I can definitely take a picture and show you. Um, it's a taller piece also, so it is. It won't be just the small spheres that can go on there. Double doodle, thank you, thank you. Oh, that's a cute profile pic. Okay. Before I put these down, we have another sphere. We'll do one more that's sphere heavy, and then I'll take these guys down. Ooh, this creamy flower agate, nice pink spots all in there. Blush tone and bigger quartz teeth. Open drew spot there. And this one that has that amethyst coming all through. Big quartz teeth on this. Drew's opening. Super big quartz teeth up here. And that purple showing up on that amethyst. And then we have moody flower agate opening here. Little sugar drew smile right here. Some more sugar spark drew spots over there. Nice little, a nice milky agate running all throughout. You know, I love it. So from my hands to you guys, I have acquired too much. So we have these little baby plumes all right here. Big quartz teeth over there. All right, so let's do, will you spin like that? Okay, because I got to make room for this one up here. This OJ sphere, nice little marigold pool up there. Nice pinks and purples all throughout there with a green band going all throughout. Super funky planet vibes. All right. Will you spin all the way? Oh, no. What if we put your hand? Yeah? Okay. Oh, this sounds so nice and like super betrothal in there. Oh, it's lagging for me. Is it lagging for you? Okay. Minnie, thank you, thank you. This amethyst one is gonna be super pretty. Where'd my Sharpie go? I didn't look it. Ah. Oh. Let's do this random clutch now. No, I won't actually bring. Or no, let's do the two. All right, so our little dudes, we have a little orca heart, and then orca with quartz for the tumble. This moss agate, nice open quartz strews. Again here, oh, that's a portal. There you go. So it opens up on that side. Down here also. What you need? You can shove them all closer. Another orca over here. Okay. And then, We have this big orca eggy. Quartz teeth, needs a little bit of toothbrushing to clean up those sparkles in there. We have a husky, and I see you don't need that one for free. There you go. Super, super spark. Can I get this to show up? Okay. Let's put you there. Sit. And then this big orca and flower agate river running all the way through. This is a super funky combination. So we have this beautiful, really creamy orca agate back here. And then just the tiniest little flower agate. Almost looks like pink amethyst with how deep that pink shimmer is going. But this jelly band running all the way through right here. But this is just so, so soft. It's really giving like planet vibes all throughout there. And it's huge. It is a big, big piece. So, whoop, my stand falling down. Everything's taking a tumble today. All right. So, a large, large piece up there. Okay. So, let's put you in the back. Let's run some of our super statement towers. Let's see if we have any takers for that. No worries at all. No reason to be sorry. Alrighty, so we have this flower agate, some pink amethyst. Let's take you down. I need you right now. Little sugar spots in there. And then another slim obelisk in here. That pink amethyst shimmer really coming through on this bottom spot. Nice big teeth on this cruise, not cruise. OJK, there is one more OJ. So let me turn around one more time so I'm not lying again. Okay, for sure, the loss of our eighth vein OJ. Up here, some pinks all up in there, and then those nice green sparkles. A tall tower on that one. And then this big old flower agate, big quartz starburst down there. And let me get you heights. So this tall one is, we're looking at 7.25 for this one here. So really, really tall. It's facing all the right way. There we go. So 7.5 inches on our tall guys back here. All right, Jennifer, thank you, thank you. Let's lay that one down. Let me lay that one down on the side. That's skinny enough. Ah, let's do the standalone statement one here. So this one was 222 before. This one has big old portals all the way through. It is a big, big boy. So let's see. I'll get you guys a height. I don't want to take it off while you guys are bidding, but oof. We're looking at slightly over 9 inches. And this one on its own weighs super steel doodle. Congratulations. Yeah, this one weighs almost 5. It's 4 pounds and 15.8 ounces. So out here. I'm gonna take the basket for it. No, these guys are big. All of our baskets weigh 4 to 6 pounds, guys. So I don't know how small they might look on here, but they're all around the same. They're super, super hefty sizes. So I think the old girl sticker price was still on there from when I got it. She was selling for $6.50. So here you go. Okay. All right. So let's see if there's any stickers for this one. We have two large free forms. We have this OJ one with the quartz open drew spot right there. Nice green and then blush tones on there. And then it is partnered with super creamy, milky OJ. We have some quartz, little pools right here, open drew spot there. And then just beautiful quartz teeth all right here. Larger teeth that do sparkle. All right, let's start this one. And then this one. Right, over 2 pounds for this one and almost 3 pounds for this one. 214 for this one. 2 pounds, 14 ounces for this bigger one up here. So it just has that really pretty with that chalcedony tone on the outside. Minnie, thank you, thank you. On the left? Ah. We have a couple carnelian bundles to work through. Let's do, what do we got? So I know what to set up here. All right. So we have a little sphere. Do I have, where's my little rose quartz? All right. This one here. We have this carnelian heart, super dense on this quartz teeth. It's just almost solid white, but you do see the little quartz teeth in there. Has cute little carnelian orbs floating through. And then this free form here, nice little mochi shape on this one. And then we have a bunch of flames. You want to do side by side, little baby flame here. This one has that nice toasty middle, deep red little lip liner on some of those orbs on this side. And then this one, more jelly carnelian. We have a little druze right there. Jelly red on that one. Really beautiful orbs. The banding on here goes through so many layers. Nice creamy milky right there. And then this with that vertical banding and that jelly, almost giving that shutter effect that we see with like Laguna agates with how fine and jam-packed that banding is right there. And then a super, super creamy carnelian tower, giving blush pink vibes on there. Over too high. I don't know if you guys can see over the comments. Let me bring that down. Susan, thank you, thank you. One more carnelian, and then I can pan what's on the table. All right, so we have 3 hearts. We have this nice toasty one, and then this one here. Little jelly shoulder, some banding right there. Kimberly, these are my everyday prices for our old stock. So I'm just trying to work through all of our. Ooh, this has a nice big quartz space on here. Old stock product. I do have like higher end pieces like in the back. So these are what I do, I guess. Other than that, I haven't got a chance to do this back table in like 6 weeks. I was supposed to do it over the holidays and just never got around to it. A carnelian dish here. And then another carnelian freeform, nice, really red jelly. Orbs floating all throughout. Then it has 2 flames. Nice banding on that. And that jelly really, again, giving that shutter effect on the banding in this one. And this one, nice creamy, toasty feels to it. And then 1 sphere with a little sugary spot in there. Dana, my next show won't be until after I go to Tucson. I will be leaving for the Tucson Gem Show on Monday. So I'll be gone for about 10 days. So I would love to do a live from there, but with whatnot's like 2 day shipping strongly suggested. I don't want to get dinged for not being able to ship until I get back, essentially. Um, I wish there was a workaround for that, but unfortunately there's not. But if you would like to do any pre-orders on any Tucson stuff that I do preview, I will pick that up. I will be posting like behind the scenes stuff on my Instagram also for it. So you can definitely see what I pick up. If you have any personal requests, also, you're welcome to send me a message or fill out the form on my website for personal shopping. And personal shopping is not, you're not bound to that. So if you ask for something, you want like a OJ piece or a garden quartz piece, Susan, thank you. And I will pick up that sphere at the end. Susan, you're not bound to purchase whatever I find in your request. I just do ask that you communicate with me if you would like to pass on the item. Carnelian sphere under table. Okay. Doing a little post-it note for myself. I think it's like all the way in the back by the window. It's okay. You gotta crawl all the way under. I put a post-it note. You want to get it right now? Okay, I'll take them on a tour while you get that. All right, we're gonna go on a little field trip. Oh, sorry, the amethyst prices. So this smaller one is 125, this bigger one's 150, and this one here with the calcite tooth is 200. All right, we're gonna go on a field trip while Mr. Sells what gets the carnelian sphere that fell under. No. Susan. Her sticker is on the bottom. Sorry. Okay. All right. So this is what we have left for the table. Thank you guys for helping move that along. So these are the baskets bundles that we have left. And sorry, I closed the lens, guys, while we walk around because we have a whole bunch of stuff. We just took down our Christmas decorations, which are all still sitting here. So we have a bunch of like bigger pieces as well. Like I have those also on stand back there. We have quartz, citrine, rose quartz, amethyst on stand. We have like the raw types. We have a lot of like DT flames. So these guys, I have rose quartz candle holders over there also. I guess I still have some pink amethyst cupcakes. We have rose quartz flames back there. Raw pieces also, aquamarine on flames. Those guys are a personal fave of mine. This underneath these two tables are all still inventory also. I have like our carnelian bucket over here. And then I have really large statement pieces over here also. So we have like these guys, aquamarine, rose quartz candelabra. I did have the candelabras made for the shop, so these guys are super, super pretty. This is Brazilian material for all of the flames on stand, the double terminated flames. We have the little DT double terminated obelisk back there, looking like a little sword, the big version back here. Um, and then we just have like rainbow amethyst, these two fluorite pieces, which I was supposed to sell, but I feel like I'm just gonna keep for personal piece. This blue fluorite's really, really pretty. Um, for that as well. And then let's take a look over here. I don't have lab on the table. I do have a bunch of like my bigger lab free forms back here. I have the blue calcite free forms. These are our like personal collection eggies. This is blue rose quartz. So I think this one is about, oh, that's my knee because I'm so old. These guys are, I think I want to say 30 to 40 kilos for the biggest piece. So this is blue rose quartz here. We kind of do like a fun little thing where whenever we go to show, we try and get a nice little steal deal for us. Ugh, sorry, I didn't take off this decoration yet, but we have faceted hearts and like a faceted teardrop rose quartz back there. Focus, please. Not on the Christmas stuff. Those guys are not the prices. That's the code to match the stand because the stand will have a code on the bottom so I know which heart belongs to which. These are smoky quartz faceted hearts and then rose quartz on stand. I also have citrine for that. Kaylee, honestly on here it's not that often. And I haven't found that my big pieces move as well on here as they do on Instagram. So I do sell more of these pieces on Instagram versus here. But we'll see. I'd love to do more live shows as a whole. Just Whatnot's 2-day shipping window really, really kills me when we do these bundles. So I have all of those guys back there. Also, like down here, we have that inventory. I still have like large raw pieces to go through. So, yeah, I'm the same everywhere. Mel sells what across all platforms. Um, the website also just melsellswhat.com. You guys are still more than welcome to purchase from me here on Whatnot for the Whatnot disclaimer. But yeah, if you're looking for anything specific, definitely reach out to me. And then we have a bunch of rose quartz bowls. Sorry, and my Christmas cards here. Um, Alrighty. So, and then you'll see like this other stuff also, random stuff also mixed in. But these guys are spinners. These are the bigger versions of the pieces on the table. This teardrop one spins also. Large kyanite pieces, a huge aquamarine back there, and then this big old halite down here. And then we have more inventory upstairs also. But okay, so we got that sphere. Let's go back to finishing up these baskets. You found it? Thank you. Plug us back in. Alrighty, I need to borrow one of you guys. Oops, I didn't mean to hit you guys. We have a couple moss agate, moody back tone for them, some open spots, little quartz screwy spots, and then just super jam packed. A little hard again. And then this quartz and agate sphere here. Quartz baby's Drew's in there for those teeth opening up. Oh, where's my rose quartz buddy? And then this big tower here. So little Drew's opening there, jam packed with quartz all throughout here. Bigger quartz teeth here. And then these chalcedony rivers running through. All super sparkly. The light really dances off of the quartz so nicely on there. Kaylee, I definitely can. I just don't because the price range is just so large from the bundle nights that I don't really want to shock anyone with um like the faceted price pieces. Because we have like the Girasolin like golden healer on stand. I have like this super gemmy one. These guys are the ones that I'll spin. Um, but yeah, for the bundles, I was like, let me just focus on this on here and get this moving. Double Doodle, thank you. Pumper, yes, everything that's on this spinner does not include the stand, but all of the crystals themselves are included. The stand is available for purchase separately. Blue Rose Quartz bundle. Man, you guys wiped me out of most of my old soft rose quartz. I can definitely take a look. But for what I have pre-prepped, I can say no. Diamond looking thing that's on this stand. So let me pan over Brad so I can make sure. Okay. So these guys back here, one second. So these guys are Girasol and Golden Healer on stands. Come here. So they are super clear on that. And this is Brazilian Golden Healer. And this one's nice and thick. We have some rainbows in there also. Oh, there's the must be going off. This one's a little bit skinnier on that one. And then we have that one back there with a more deeper of a golden healer tone on it. Okay. Yeah. And then, yeah, so we have like the DT flames. We have this Girasol on stand back there, some quartz starbursts. And then we have like our spinner guys back here. So, okay. Put the stuff in the my only like I can't do that now because we're going to Tucson. So it's like If you guys buy that, I'll be like, whatnot will get upset. Actually, that reminds me. Thank you. I should take all this stuff down while we're gone. We'll have to close the shop all the way. Okay, so next bundle. But the plan is to definitely get more of the stuff up on the website, on the Buy It Now as the year progresses. We have a flower agate freeform here. Some moody tones in there. Sorry, it's feeding time for the dogs. Almost a little pink amethyst on that low shoulder there. And then this one here, a warmer tone on this back end for the flower agate, but nice little baby pink plumes in there. Oh yeah, for sure. We've definitely just done like um, budget friendly stuff on here. So I was like, I just don't want to throw people for a curve. But thank you guys for always the words of encouragement. So that definitely helps me with what to do next on here. All right, this one has a beautiful little portal on that one and another matching flower agate obelisk on this one. Nice and crystal clear dark plumes coming off for that with that pink amethyst. And then this must be a straggler from the last life. Jennifer, thank you. Thank you. Yes, we'll definitely have fun. We'll be posting behind the scenes stuff on Instagram for all of our activities. So, oh, that's right. You did get the lem spinner. I love those things so much, man. I feel like I'm such a sucker for buying them every time because they're just so cool to have. Okay, so we'll put you on the back. Um, there's a number. No, it's friends. I love that. Okay. Another little baby pink and green flower agate. Uh-huh. It is feeding time for sure. Ooh, this one with the amethyst coming through. Almost looking like spirit amethyst on that one. Funky raw side. Some more flower agate. Big quartz teeth on that. And then big old pink plumes over there, sparkling up. The more quartzy kind. I love when you like put it to the light and it gets all suspended. Or it looks all shadowy back there. Ooh, this pink amethyst. Really pale purple tone to it. Nice tall on that. And then this chunky flower agate with just a bunch of quartz. Little milky agate river right there. And this one's a tall one. Yoshi, I at the end I can run stuff individually or in smaller bundles, anything like that. But when I do break them down, they're gonna come a little closer to retail. So it's like this guy. Do you still have your retail? This one was 110. So it won't be like that price, but um okay, Stella, thank you, thank you. This guy was 112. Different purchase points. Different prices. All right, let's do. No, it's a pass. I think we can bring the other passes back and then just leave it on the side. So yeah. Okay. So what we have left are these baskets here. I can do more of the statement tower ones if you guys want. I know our cubes didn't really move tonight, so I can skip those if no one's interested in those. This one has like two big spheres. This one is a mix. We have carnelian, some orca. I think there's a carving in here. We have orca moss. This one's like a very random basket. Freeform, egg and sphere in there. Freeforms. So um, I can skip the cubes as a whole if we're a pass on that for tonight, or if folks want to see them individually, I can always do that also. Actually, I don't know why I'm moving it further away. I'm going to move it closer to me. Excuse me. I don't want to. The golden healer, I think those guys are 111, 123. Where's my pointer? This one is 111, 123, and 123. Okay, my pointer just fell down. All right, scrolling up, guys. The green freeform I just moved, like the big one, this one. Okay, hopefully this is the right one. I'll run this and then I can just keep going. If the general consensus is these are all okay, that's fine. We can do the cubes at the end, and then I have the couple baskets that didn't move, and we can rework for those guys. Set you guys back here. All right, so this one's pretty straightforward. Again, it will not include the sphere stand. This is a Jasper Eggy, blues and greens in here. And then this big old freeform. Scale turn on, please. This one coming in at 3 pounds, 11 ounces. Almost 4 pounds just for this one by itself. Quartz teeth right here that does have some sparkle and shimmer, blues and purple tones in there, and the green just whooshing all throughout. This looks like a little landscape. We have a little pink sun coming up, some yellow sky, and this one just super pastel on the side. Alrighty. Yeah, Crystal Romance, we're doing our $22 bundles for tonight. So everything starts at 22. I do have some, I think one big bundle at the end that's going to be more, but um, we have a bunch of baskets that we pre-made. Stella, thank you, thank you. Ugh. Good golly. All right. Go this one. All right, let's do this very random one here. Don't need, do I need you? I don't think so. I think we need the double. So again, stand not included. So we have this large orca tumble. I was like, is it a heart? And it's not. And then we have this one here. Drew's opening on this orca freeform ish. We have two moss agate spheres in here. Super quartz and milky on this one. This one has gray tones, lots of quartz in there. We have a big old flower agate and carnelian freeform. Does need a little bit of toothbrush. So, but nice blush plumes on this one here. Okay, you're gonna slide on, Jill. Put your face down, but this one does have the sugary spot here. Raw amethyst. This is probably a leftover of all the stuff we did before. And then a rose quartz piggy. Marcy, yeah, I'll definitely run the cubes. Let me run these baskets, and then if the cube bundles don't work, I don't remember what the 11 is set at. Um, weight wise, I think it'll be fine because we're doing priority. So I know when I say when I say I'm taking them off the table, we don't have that many baskets left for the not cubes anyway. So we're definitely going to be running on good time tonight, guys. Doodle, thank you, thank you. Come here, you little runaway. Posty. Go. All right, let's do this one with the carving in it. Ah, not quite blue rose quartz, but there is a mauve rose quartz eggy in here. Let's sit up there. We have this carnelian carving, nice quartz, and then we have sugar drew's middle spot in there. Uh, this carnelian heart, orca tumble, a couple more orca tumbles. I'll show you in there. Another carnelian heart, and then a larger, ooh, this orca flame with this beautiful quartz opening in there, and then these periwinkle toned agate on here. We can see where that orca was transferred over into carnelian, so we got some deep dark tone banding in there. And then this more pastel, creamy tone orca. And then this large orca mushy right here. And again, doesn't include the stand. It is there just holding up the eggy. I don't hear you guys sliding away. Well, I heard you. Okay, Teresa, thank you, thank you. Sorry, like just spinning and spinning. Oh, how did I pack this all in here? Oops. Post it. Okay. Let's do this. Oh, I'm just clumsy as shit. Alrighty. So we have these two moss agate spheres, Drew's sugary spot over there, nice quartz tooth here. This one with a bigger quartz Drew's, little mini rainbows in there, all sparkly, dark moss agate on that backside. And then it has this giant orca sphere. It's gonna wait for just this one, yeah? Okay, so this one is 2 pounds, 10 ounces just for this one here. So nice big home defense. Okay, so 2.9 or 2 pounds, 9 ounces on that. And then a little moss agate moon. Will you stand in here? Yes, you will. How perfect. Again, does not include the stand or the rose quartz stand. So we have 8 bundles and then the cubes. So Stella, thank you, thank you. Just in case you guys are wondering where we're at. Um, Stella. These are things. We have another one of the slams. This is a different bundle than what we did earlier. So we have this one here with nice deep amethyst in that flower agate. It is not cut on that backside, but it is polished. So it is soft on that one. This super pink amethyst, super sugary on here. And then this one with a nice quartz opening up top here. This one is polished on this back side. And that pink amethyst really, again, making all those sparkles in there. And then the big piece in here, we have some purple coming in. And then nice blush pink tone, some more purple amethyst coming through on here. And then the pink amethyst running all throughout the side here. This one is also polished back and front. Ooh, nice little plumes over here too. Stay. So it is for all 4 of the slabs. Again, this amethyst one, these are all flower agate. With pink amethyst and purple amethyst in them. This one and a super pink amethyst. Really blush toned on this one. Minnie, thank you, thank you. I'll try and see if I can find some more stands. If I do, I'll toss them in with this. I have to order for when we get back anyway, so I can always send them on a future one if anything. Yeah, but I put them all to the side, so I'll finish this and then we'll run the cubes. Okay. Now, do I have? Let's do these two because these guys are big. Double sphere one. So this is an OJ, a little quartz look cool right here. Some pinks and purples in there. This berry swirl up here, some greens, and then a nice another little berry pool right there. Stay. And then this flower agate one here, little drew spot right there, another quartzy river. We see those baby plumes coming in. Ooh, and then just this beautiful wide drews, all sugar sparkle down there. I swear this makes me look shakier than I am. Okay, so it does not include the stands. And these guys are nice and big. Let me get you. Oh yeah, almost 2 pounds, 12 ounces for this one over here. So definitely some big guys on here. These stands, man, I've had these stands for like 4 years now. Maybe Home Goods, maybe Amazon. Yeah, they're definitely candle holders. You can try Amazon. It's either Amazon or Home Goods. Minnie, thank you, thank you. All right, we have two more non-tower ones, and then it'll be the statement towers after this, and then off to the cubes and the couple baskets that did not move. And if there's any personal requests after that, I can definitely take those on. So we have OJ here, some blush tones, creamy rivers throughout. And then this free form, really periwinkle, lilac, soft, like little berry fleckles in here. I don't know how well that's coming across on cam. I think our program is set really low also. So since we do the bundles, I feel like folks are able to hit it pretty okay. So this one here has a nice little pools over here. So more warm toned OJ for this one. I will just set this one on a stand. I think it's gonna swirl around while I spin. So I'm gonna put some putty on there, little drew spot on here too. Let's come back down a little bit. And so this one here, let's weigh the big boy. We're looking at 2 pounds, 2 pounds and about under 1 ounce. Okay, that's you on the side. All right, so one more and then we're all towers. Let's bring these two back. This one has some nice purple tones in this OJ Eggy. And then this flower agate, nice big quartz teeth there, pink amethyst in here. Ooh, deep tones on this pink amethyst here. And then blush spot for the pink amethyst up there. And then we have this moody flower agate, grays and blue tones all throughout there. A little bit of like baby's breath looking plumes on both sides. Tall one on that one too. And then this one with that nice carnelian burst right there. Oh, this is heavy. Moody agate base on there, and then little plumes up there. The big boy here is 2 pounds on the nose for this one. So nice heavy piece for this. And then this is our last one before the tower baskets. You can kill it. And again, it doesn't include the stands, but it does, all the crystal pieces are included. Jennifer, thank you, thank you. This is carnelian spot. It's really, really pretty. I lost my Sharpie again. Four quartz or four tower bundles left. And then we do the leftovers and cubes. And then requests after that. This is the tallest one here. Blush tone on the flower agate plumes down there. Little moody agate for the top banding there. Oh, this is the one. So this is an actual, I think these guys match up cut wise. I think I did this before. If not for on here, just the way that they were, I was like, it looks like it actually cuts up. So this was cut from like a larger piece because you can see this one here and then where it cuts in. So it's super cool sister piece to have. And then this one with this beautiful quartz. Looks like a watermelon slice on that. Some green flower agate coming in on the bottom. Yeah, and then another one with some carnelian coming in down there. And then we got two little towers to round it all off. So let's run this one. And let me get a height check on the tallest one. This one is over 8.25 for the tall one. And again, these two are like a sister pair for this one back here. Let me just this way there. So again, that'll cut just like that. It's a really fun piece to have. We usually get that for slabs. It's just a little bit rare to get it. And then good thing is that they also didn't waste too much product in between these two guys, and they probably just cut that and then polish the corners for there. So Yoshi, thank you, thank you. Let's lay these two down. Next one. All right, here is a slender but tall tower. This one has a beautiful quartz flower blooming all around. That flower agate pink amethyst. Ooh, when the shadow hits it, you can see just how beautiful that comes through. And then we have this one here, again, pink amethyst and flower agates, a bunch of quartz running all throughout, little drew spot there, nice blush toned on there. Okay, put that there. And then the big boy in here. So this tall one here, pink amethyst, sugar sparkles all throughout. Oh, we got 378 on this one. This one coming in at just shy of 3 pounds, 2 pounds 15 ounces on this tall one. Let me get a measurement also before we spin. We're at, I want to say 9.5 for this one here. Like just a hair over 9. Oh, we can't even. They're tall. What was this one? 55. Oh, Lord, what? Okay. Double doodle, thank you, thank you. Can you lay down? Yeah, you will. Okay. All right, this one we have some flower agate towers down there. So this one is moodier agate tone. We have some jelly pools in there, but giving that nice contrast for that. And then again with the quartz and the pink amethyst flower agate. And then the big boy for this one here. This one here, purple tone in this flower agate up here. Some nice quartz all around there. Drew's open spots, a little bit of matrix. or 48. And this one is weighing in at 3 pounds and 8 ounces. Tall, tall, and big one for this one here. Let's get a height for this one. I totally forgot to get a height. This one is just shy of 9 inches, so not as tall, I think, but like super thick. Like it's so chunky over here. So Doodle Mama, thank you, thank you. Okay. And then our last tower one. Oh man. Okay, if this one doesn't go, I think I'm just gonna keep this. Oh my God, this one has so much amethyst on the front. Okay, this one has this smaller tower with some blush for the pink amethyst coming through on there. This one also some moody jelly agate rivers over there. And then the big one for this one, this pink amethyst, that amethyst coming in nice and deep on that front side. And that amethyst really, oh, Jesus. Okay, 3 pounds, 13 ounces for this one here. What were you out of curiosity? 496. Okay, Doodle, thank you. All the big boys. Okay. Okay, so we are done with that. Yeah, let me unplug real quick. All right, so we have the cubes that we can run if you guys don't want me to run them in the sets or run them as the sets and then break down. And then these are the baskets that did not go. So we can either rearrange these guys, or if you guys do want to have me run any of them, you can let me know. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can just tell me the number if you do want me to rerun it. This is number 2, slabs and the tower. Number 3 is the larger OJ cube with the smaller one. Number 4 is the 2 free forms and then the eggy. And number 5 is an assorted. I think this was the moss and then the 2 large eggies. Okay, so rerun 2, 3, and 4. Okay, 2, 3. Can I run it here, guys, so that I don't have to? Okay, we'll do just 2. I'm just gonna hold the phone. All right. So this was 2. This had the flower agate slabs. And this one was polished both sides for this one. And this one also. So this one, both this one and the other one do stand. Oh. And then this one you'll need to put on a stand, and then it comes with the flower agate tower also that has that open drew spot. Okay, so that was number 2. Oh, sorry, I don't. I thought I read it too. Okay, so number 3 is the bigger cube. Sorry, I know it's super shaky, guys. I'm just gonna do this right here. So this is the bigger cube. This one was 3.5 inches on here. It does have that beveled edge, so it is a floating cube. that will spin. And then it does have the smaller cube with it, also in that green. As you can tell, I bought a lot in the same tone. So, and that's for this basket here. Okay, Marcy, thank you, thank you. Okay, let me run this one and then I'll do post-its for the two. So this one are the two larger OJ Freeforms. So this one here with that lilac lavender tone, more of the purple coming out on this side here. And then this one with the more green, little yellow tones on that side, but we do have that pink up top here. And then the creamy agate in the middle, and then that pink shoulder coming through. Pink amethyst flower agate tower bundles. No, the two here have some of the pink amethyst flower agate. I don't think it's enough to run just a tower. Minnie, thank you, thank you. But I can break them down. So these are the baskets that we have left. And then the cubes. So does anyone want any of the cubes ran? Let me line them up in their baskets and then I can run it individually for these remaining items. All right, so basket one for the cubes has three of these teal, blue green tones. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. 2 is more pinks and purples. It has a OJ heart with it. 3 has a big and small and looks like pinks, purples, and greens. And then 4 is more pinks and greens. Run all. Okay. Let me just get my stand. Oh, you need to post it, right? For minis? Okay. Yes. We're done. It's like, done look at all the shit back there. You got it? Okay. All right. These are the last pre-made bundles of the night. We got through pretty okay time-wise, so if you guys want a few personal requests, we can definitely take that on. Um, so this was a lot easier for me personally doing them pre-made. So, alrighty. So here is bundle 1. And these are all cut base, so these will all float. You don't have to stand them like that if you don't want. Ooh, this one has a nice quartz in there. Pink tones in there. This one has a nice teal green face, but I really like this corner and then turns milky over here. OJ Freeforms with Pink Andrews. I think I can go to the side table and we can kind of pick a couple items over there if anyone wants to see the stuff over there. Doodle, thank you, thank you. Blue Rose. I don't think any of the smaller Blue Rose quartz pieces are within arm's reach. Everything that's in, we call it like the purple because all the furniture in there is purple, but um everything in that room that's underneath the table where you guys saw more of like the other OJ and the BRQ, I can't reach. There's a bunch of shit in front of there. All the stuff that we shoved in there so that we could host Christmas essentially. So this one is a beautiful jasper. I call this like strawberry banana. I did pick up a lot of flames, spheres and towers and hearts in this little tone of OJ. I think this is 2 years ago for this one. But I just love the little strawberry banana because it's a little pale yellow. Ooh, the pink and purple in this one is so pretty. And then little sparkles coming out on that more olive tone green. But we can definitely see. When I come back from Tucson, we got a lot more work to do so we can get a lot of the stuff out. Oh, this is such a pretty pink in here. Okay. This way? Nah, let's do this side where that pink really comes through. Hello. All right, Montana, thank you, thank you. Carly, it won't be until after I get back from Tucson. So it probably 2 weeks. Again, I wish I could do it from Tucson, but just with the shipping requirement, I just don't want to deal with shipping out from Tucson. Uh, since it's the 2 day requirement, we'll be there for about 10 days. So this one has, sorry, I ran this before I even showed anything. This one has nice pinks in here, greens, more neutrals, some sugary sparkles in there, and then a nice green face over here. This one is more pastel. We have blues and greens. But if you are interested in anything, you're more than welcome to send me a message and I can always reserve or save something for you for when I get back. Um, that's fine. And then it has this little tumble with it. Okay. And then the last of the cubes. Ooh, this one has some nice pink berries in there. Alrighty. Oh, this one's really pretty. Super deep, like burgundy wine tones in there. Really contrasting against like the chalcedony tone base. And then this one, more neutral. And I just love how these little swooshy brushstroke ones with those tiny little orbs in there. Montana, thank you, thank you. Okay, so that is it for the pre-made. So I have the last 3 bundles that didn't move. We can either, if you guys want any of these things individually, so I can run them individually. So this one has like the flower agate and pink amethyst freeform, a little bit of dendrites in the back there. And then this one also with the pink amethyst. Then we have these flower agate, pink amethyst obelisks, and that one. And then this one was all the slabs. I think this one's a pass because I think we showed this one twice in a row. This one with a flower agate tower, flower agate pink amethyst, open drues on that one. This one has that amethyst. Maybe that color is coming through a little bit better now that we're not at like the bright light. And then this one here. And then the last bundle had the moss agate, a couple of random tumbles. And then the 2 large eggies. I think our eggies are a no-go also for tonight. And this is the one that's orca with the flower agate, pink amethyst, river running through in that nice little belly band there. And then this quartzy orca agate here, a couple dendrites on the backside, super quartzy sugar sparkle teeth. So those are our, you're gonna roll around our leftover pieces. The 2 towers. Um, Let me see. If anyone wants a combo from these guys, let me know and I'll make that while we're here because I'm gonna have to check what I can get. I don't think I have any pink OJ with the Drews because the pink OJs that I sent, those flames, I don't think there's a Drews on those. We can go to that table and check. Um, for just the eggs, where's my scale? things were so, oh, it'd still be really close to 22. Um, because it's 3 pounds, 8 ounces. So the minimum for the baskets was 4 pounds. It wouldn't be much less. But if you want to toss in like one of the other smaller pieces, mini, I thought you were gonna sleep. Yeah, I can. Sorry, I had to scroll down a little bit. I don't remember what was. I think it was this. Okay, pretty sure it was this. Okay, we're running this basket here. Yoshi, I can run like the four little towers, or like these three obelisks, and then the little dude. Um, I we can just run like the starting 11 for that. Jennifer, tonight I don't have any garden that I know I can access, but I will keep that in mind when we go to Tucson on Monday. So if we get some good deals on some garden quartz, I'll definitely bring some home. Minnie, thank you, thank you. Okay, so we're doing just these three. This open juice, that's really pretty. Okay, so again, just this. Um, I was like, so used to running the same thing the whole night. I gotta. Okay, so it's just these three, four, three, and then the mini. So if anyone wants, good night, mini, for sure this time. Let's cover it. There you go. Haley, thank you, thank you. All right, so we made it. All right, so it was this. Oh, don't forget minis, huh? Those minis. All right, so these guys, no homes, and then our slab. So that's the last of um the pre-made baskets. Okay, so let me put you guys in here. Will you fit? Let's do that. Okay, so alrighty. The other table, we have some of these like deep amethyst on stands. We have our like higher end pieces. Okay. So back here we have the Girasol diamonds on stand. We have some cut like Lemurians and clear quartz on stand. Girasol diamond back here. We have some lemon quartz on spinning stands over here. Will you spin from this? Okay, and then we have our bigger quartz pieces over there. So on our other side of things, we also do sell pieces like this. And we can do another field trip again real quick if you guys do want to do any personal requests since we finished um, almost all the baskets. Thank you guys again so much for that. I definitely appreciate you guys helping us move this product along. We've gained a lot of space again underneath our tables and in the kitchen. It was great to have that open for the holidays. So thank you for that. And we're happy then to now fill it back up as we go to the shows this year. So these on the higher end quartz pieces, these do run at regular retail price. So the larger pieces go upwards. I think the biggest faceted like football shaped spinner, that's like $1,100. But then we do have other pieces that are like $200. Our Girasol diamonds are under 125. They're 111 and then 123. Um, and then yeah, we try and get everything at some kind of price point so that we kind of go all over. Like we have our big smoky. This one's 143 for this one. This one has the phantoms that you can see coming through. So I wish I could see on my screen, but the phantoms on this really come through so nice. A big quartz heart, diamonds. We have a little circle of life, and then let me see if I can get this to spin. Whee! Okay, so there's that. Let me scroll. Bundle what's left of the flower agates. Yeah. If you want to take the slabs and these guys, I can. Otherwise, I didn't do. I had like a heavy bundle that I was gonna run at the very end. So it's if anyone wants, let me know. If not, it's totally okay. So it was for these two and this guy. So if this wouldn't be 22. This would be a higher price bundle. But turn on already, please. So like this big one is almost 6 pounds. It's 5 pounds, 14 ounces for how big this is. Oh, did you guys just hear my wrist crack? Super packed with pink flower agate plumes over there, and then big quartz teeth in the middle. And then we have this milky pink amethyst and flower agate, super sparkly in that. I can also just run these guys solo if you want. Um, and then this big one. But I was going to run these three. We're too high. And then this one here. I'm sorry. For this quartz bottom, and then really milky, almost like green blue tone for that milky thing. So let me know if you guys want me to run this big combo. If not, I can also do uh, the leftover from the live. I can do this. This is heavy. This is about 2 bundles put together. Oof. Um, what is this in kilos? But yeah, let me know. If not, totally fine. I just had these guys prepped. We don't need to rush those at all. The stubby clear quartz on spinner. So the cheapest one on the table, if it's not like these guys are, I think, yeah, so these guys are 500 and up for these ones here. The bigger guys back there will, oh, yeah, this one's gonna be closer to like $1,000 for this one. Maybe this one's a little bit skinnier. I gotta double check the bottom for this one. This one's not as big, but the faceted guys, because they're also solid pieces in here, so they're heavier, so they do tend to be pricier. Also, I have like a pink lithium that's not as high, and then I do have this like rutile um, on spinner, and this one would be about 350 for this one. So let me just put that back on later. This one here. Oh, this is a big chunk also. Let me. Oh, this one would be 350 for this one here. And you do get to see the phantoms coming in from back there. I don't know how to zoom on this app. So, but the phantoms are visible inside. I can't say that. Oh, I know Whatnot doesn't like, but I do on the website, we do offer like Klarna and other payment plans. So if you ever do want a piece that's a little bit higher, and this is just for everyone in general. So if you do want a piece that's on the higher end, we do offer payment plans on the website. So if you want to work your way towards a statement piece, I definitely encourage doing that. So then that way it helps break it down payment plan wise. Um, okay, yeah, I did not know that they did that on Whatnot. So glad to know over that. One less thing for me to worry about. I just got a bug bite now. We have been inside here this whole time. Are you kidding me? The right faceted circle. This one, any of these faceted pieces, like this one's 555 and up. So, because this I think is the lightest of them. Yeah. This one's even bigger back here. Oh, yeah. So unfortunately, these guys are all heavier pieces. And it's the Brazilian Lemurian, so they're all unfortunately heavier. Like this Girasol piece would come out cheaper than that. The Girasol diamonds are cheaper. So yeah, this is 555 and it goes up from there for these four pieces here. I think the Starburst, the smaller ones are under like 200 bucks. Um, and then these Smoky Diamonds, I want to say are under 200. Sorry, let me, these guys here. And then I just have like the regular smaller quartz ones back there. The taller, faster, like the tall skinny one in the back corner. Let me bring that up close. So this one would be like 650 for this one. And this one's super, super clear on that. And it is on a rose, I guess pretty much like a rose gold spinner for that. Oh yeah. I was like, let me just, here, let me bring it down real quick. I just don't want to spin on top of here. Just so that I don't spin it out of control. Sweet, sweet. Oh. Mm. Which way? This way? There we go. And this one also I love for any of these guys because you can see it on the table, but that'll just dance around with the light. So, okay. Scroll. A few more towers. Let me see what I have underneath this table. I was like, let me. I don't know how long this will twirl while I don't think I have towers under here. Can you check what's under the left side? Yeah. I have like my other beads here. This is like random. Huh? No towers there? Okay. It really is. I think on my Instagram I have reels of the bigger one. I know the smoky teardrop. I think there's one on my TikTok. Um, oh, let me see. I was like, I can see what's in here. I have like a couple. The rose quartz I can't do that cheap. Some, but there's a couple more like OJ spheres in there that I could do. Um, the tower, the 350 for this lem. Okay, it's locked on the stand pretty decently, so I am just gonna weigh it with it in there. What is one? What's you want to do the math? 1.2 kilos. No, 1.2 kilos to pound. 2 pounds 12 ounces for the chunky lemon. And I really wish I can get this not fountain phantoms to show up, cooperate. But it's like right here. The height on the stand. Um, in between 7.5 and 7.75 for this one here. It's a thicker piece of the lem here. So yeah, I tried to like pull it out of the stand, but it's decently snug in there. So um, okay, let me. Yeah, here, let's do this. Climb back up. There you go. What's in here? Ugh. I don't know how many more for straight towers I can do. What are you? One of these. These are citrine faceted ones. The pink amethyst bundle, I just have the flower agate and pink amethyst. I can definitely run that or break that down in a different way if you guys want. I'm just trying to see. No worries, Sona. Um, so these three, I was gonna run at 55 start. So you guys can let me know if you do want that. If you just want me to do like all of them with the slabs, I can calculate that just to finish it off. Because if not, I don't know. Otherwise, what I can pull. I just have these. Let's see what is on the table over there. Is there like an open big basket or something? No, that I can bring with me. No, I'll bring this one. Oh, I have like this tall OJ tower that we can run. But I don't know why it looks that. But oh, you're so dark. You can't even see anything. Okay. What's in the back down here? Oh, my knees again. So these are like the super big carnelian pieces, and then there's a lot of carnelian bowls in here. Um, but these are big pieces. Those are the bracelet holders back there. What's over here? Tower wise, I don't think I can really do anything from here. I have like these OJ or yeah, these like OJ flames that I can try and do. But with the bundle stuff, most of these guys are going to be on the pricier end. Sorry, here's all my Christmas bags. That's nicoselenite. Oh, this citrine piece is really pretty. We have a bunch of halite, if anyone is ever interested in halite. We have fluorite slabs here. So, okay, but yeah, for the OJ freeforms, that's here. I have like these big rose quartz spheres back here that I can do. We can run that individually for that. Rose quartz candle holders. These flames are pricier, so I don't know if anyone would want to see those. And these would be like our regular retail prices back here. Oh, these Brazilian ones get so like juicy and squishy. The asterism on this one is so bright. Ugh. Okay. Let's go back maybe underneath here. Oh, no, no. No, I'd have to dig through these guys down here. I'm like lifting up the tablecloth to see what's within reach, but I don't think there's so much. Oh, and then this carnelian bucket I can reach. I have like crystal moons over there and angels. I don't know if there's any towers that I can actually reach. Oh shit, I forgot. We also have like this rose quartz ring of life there. Oh man. Yeah, unfortunately anything else that I would I can't reach this back here. I need to like there's a bunch of stuff in front that I need to dig through. So there's like polychrome down there. There's more OJ, moss agate. I can't tell what's in that one over there. But this is stuff that we need to get through also. And then I have like retail rose quartz that we can run through. But unfortunately, none of aside from maybe like this rose quartz basket or box, I can't reach anything down there. So you guys let me know if there's anything that you do want to see that I can reach. Um, I'd be happy to grab that. And then it's just the rose quartz bowls. I'm trying to see if there's any other loose towers hanging out. Um, no, I have like the other cubes. There's like some hearts and spheres in here. Rose quartz pyramids, but those would be like I think we have a listing for that already. So and then just random other stuff down here. No, I can't even get out this way. For the OJ cubes, I just run the $11 listing. I can do that if you don't want a bundle. So let me come back here. Let me try and step over this. Can I get in here a little bit? Ugh. Oops, sorry. Oop. Kicking stuff. Here's like the clear quartz version of the candelabra. A rose quartz palm. Sure. Let me. Grab. I can just pull whatever was over here. That one was like a girasol. It's a clear quartz. Okay. And then, or here, actually. Oh, sorry. Let me scroll. Back right, like in this corner over here, like one of these guys. Oh, I think I accidentally activated my watch. Okay. Let me see. Can Okay, so this one is a more like muted pink, more like desert vibes for this one on this top face here. And then this one is a brighter pink on this cube, more like a berry tone pink. Okay. Okay, let's pick 4, and then you can tell me 1, 2, 3, 4 for which to run. It's a softer pink, not as much. You're more neutral. Mm, Okay, maybe it'll just be these 3. More purple. Neutral. I guess. Mm, Not as much the one, I guess, on these 2 sides. Okay, so you can tell me if you want any. Here, let's do that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you're interested in any of these guys, and I can run them individually. And if not, no pressure, totally okay. If you stand, will you see both corners for this pink? Oh, yeah, you will when it stands. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Darker puffy hearts for rose quartz or just the OJ ones over here? Okay, number 3. Okay, this one over here. And it'll be for this one here. It does have the cup base, so it'll stand. Rose quartz. I don't know how many hearts are in that basket on the side. Okay, perfect. Thank you, thank you. Um, like this basket, these guys are palms over here, and then I don't think I see. Let me take off our Christmas ornaments on the ones that did not get used this year. No, those are like clouds up there, and then those are like the faceted hearts, so not like the regular puffy ones, and then that's like the paperweight style. Destiny, hello. I know. I'm clearing house on here so that we can get back. Let me bring this over for Carly before I forget. They are not puffy clouds, they are flat carved clouds. This is Carly's. And Destiny, while you're driving by here. The table that's been set for like 6, 8 weeks now that has never made it. The post-its? I didn't bring it. Did I? Kinuha mo ata. Ito na lang, gamitin mo. Okay, so let me know if there's anything else, guys, that you want to see that we have looked at. Again, since we finished pretty early, and thank you guys for that. I'm down for some personal requests that I can run like individual pieces of anything that I can grab. Oh yeah, it keeps going black because when I walk around the house, I cover the camera just so that you don't see like the rest of the shit that's lying around. No, Dustin, we haven't done the table. at all. So I've been trying to run that for Instagram, but just it's been a hot mess behind the scenes for everything. So now I'm just like, we'll just do it after Tucson. Yeah. We'll pretend as if I didn't disappear for 2 months over there. Carly the Golden Healer 111 and 123 are as low as I can go because that's the sticker price on there and Whatnot takes its percentage. So unfortunately I can't really mark it down any lower. On Instagram I don't have the Whatnot cut and I have to pay for shipping within Whatnot and my shipping since they don't let us use like a third party shipping, I can't use a cheaper shipping option. So unfortunately I would love to, but it's a it's a market really, really fair price for it, period. So I wish I could. So, okay. So anything over here? A bundle of the flower agate freeforms and a slab. Jennifer, yeah, I can definitely go back to the table and you can let me know which freeforms. Pretty much it's just gonna be weight based. So whatever it comes out weight wise, I'm just gonna give you the math and then we'll start the bundle at that. But because those are the heavier pieces, just be prepared for a higher starting price, I guess, in essence, versus the other guys weighed at like 4 to 6 pounds for the basket. So those ones will weigh a little bit more. Um, the box with the white sphere on the floor. Box with white sphere on the floor. Box with the white sphere on the floor. This one here, unfortunately, I cannot reach that. There's like, there's shit all before I even get to that. So I wish I could. And I just can't move this anywhere back here because there's all the, like this stuff over here. So I have nowhere to move this stuff to get that. This is a when I get back home from Tucson project, bringing all this stuff back out because all of this used to live in other places that I needed to clear for the holidays. By the display table. Um, box with a white sphere on the floor by the display table. So by the main table. Um, inside the box. Oh, this one here? This box. Okay. Yes, we can do that. Okay. Did you want for just the white sphere? So it is a pink amethyst flower agate. It just has a lot of milky, creamy agate around it. So it's almost like all white. It does have a blue tone to it. We have little drew spots, almost like a little bowling ball on it over here. And then this is just the pink flower agate or pink amethyst flower agate over there. It's a big sphere, so it's one. Let's reset that. It weighs at 5 pounds even for it. So for just this guy, 5 pounds even, and I did tar it out for the stand. Do that. Oh, no, now make me a liar. Oh. So yeah, let me know while I reset this. Oh, there you go. Of course, when I put it up. So -3 for the stand that it was on. So it is 5 even on its own. Okay, so let me know, guys, if there's anything else that you guys want to see. Unfortunately, I don't have any more towers available that I can grab. I can do. I have a couple OJ spheres in that rose quartz box that was next to me. But that's about it. The rose quartz, unfortunately, would not be the same price. Um, So mainly orca in here. There's a carnelian also, and I can reach the carnelian box. If anyone wants carnelian, I can reach that box. So these are mainly like orca hearts, freeform. The rose quartz, I can, but those are all higher price items, so they're not. I wouldn't be able to run like a 22 bundle on them. There's the faceted rose quartz in there, and then there's the big sphere and the palms in that one, like those dark ones. Those are the 33 palms. I have some of those out here. So, but these guys are 33 for these guys because they're super dark and like juicy. You can see like the tone. So unfortunately, these are not um, like on the cheaper end. The rose quartz that I can reach is also this one here that has the OJ, but these guys are also not the cheaper rose quartz. These are just in here. So, and then I can just run these few OJ spheres in here if anyone wants those. Probably should. Do you know which golden healer one you would like? There are the three back here. So here, where's my? I can bring them out front so you can see. Let's put you back up here. Put you back up top here. All right. And the only other rose quartz. Oh, I'm so sorry. I think someone asked for a rose quartz palm bundle earlier. Let me know if you're still interested. I do have some over here that I can use to make a bundle. Alrighty, so this is the first one. This is the 123. This one has a more yellow tone to it. The girasol on there gives it a nice milky glow. We have a big rainbow on this shoulder here. And then the other 123 is a little bit wider and not as thick. Again, also with that girasol undertone, so it has a nice glow to it. Nice little rainbow flashes down here. And then this one is the 111. This one is nice and transparent on that middle belly. And then we have some deeper tones up top there. And then down here, we get a little bit lighter for the hematite, the iron in there. I can put them all side by side for you to look at. You're welcome to take a screenshot. You can always send me a message later and I can make a custom listing. Um, this one has a nice, like, pronounced on the golden hair. Number one, this one? Okay. Um, um, I have to make a quick custom. Do I have a? Do I have an old buy it now? No, okay, let's just make a 10. Right now, ugh, I was filling all of these things. Okay. Okay. Golden diamond non-stand. This is one, two, three. One available. Come again? What am I missing in this requirement? Shipping. Do that pin? Did I do that right now? Carly, thank you, thank you. This one's a really, really pretty piece. So thank you so much for that. I'm happy this thing finds a home. Okay. Yeah, I have like some rose quartz mini stuff that we can do. If anyone wants like a palm bundle, I can do a couple of those guys with what I have up here. The OJ spheres to my right, and then okay. There's an example. Like the hearts that were inside that bucket are like the faceted hearts on stand. So unfortunately, they're not like the regular puffy hearts. That those guys are cheaper um, than what the faceted guys run. So, but if you guys do want just like other regular pieces, those I totally have available. And I also have, oh man, I took the stands down. But if you guys saw those rods that I had back there, so I do have like rose quartz bracelet stands. If you guys do wear braces at all, these will come on a stand and you can put your bracelets on here. I have a bunch of these guys available, especially in like deep, juicy pink colors. So, spinning crystal, this one. This is the one that we looked at earlier. And then then it was this one over here. So. Mm-mm-mm. Oh yeah, and I'm so sorry. If someone wanted me to run, sorry, Mr. Salzwater is running me. If someone wants me to run the pink amethyst flower agate, let me know. If you guys do want me to run any combo of this in some way, I can tell you what it would all cost all together if you want, and then you can decide like your price point, and I can just try and get it down to that also, just to get these guys out of my house. Oh. The faceted hearts. So we just have a price point. For the bigger pieces, or like the mediums, I know they get over $100. This one over here does not have a price. Let me see if I can. So the smaller guys are gonna be anywhere in like the 50s to 100, and then the medium to larger pieces are gonna be 100 to 200. Up on that. And any of these like metal stands, I can recolor if you want them in like a yellow gold, a rose gold, or a silver. I think I have a chrome that I have. Also, if you do want any of your metal stands repainted. So the bigger one behind it, uh, let me. So the taller one would be 444. for the taller one behind it. And that's this one here. Okay, put that back up. This guy up here also. This one was 350 for the chunky one. Okay, yeah, I have like my big aquas. We have price ranges, everywhere from 5 to like the thousands. So, um, they definitely get up there, especially when we get like super big pieces. And unfortunately, with the facet pieces, here, where are you? So, like, since they do waste a lot more product, getting the finer cuts and more craftsmanship, this is not the price. This is just to match it to the stand number. I just don't take it off so that when I take them off, I can always match it back up. Um, but they do lose a lot of wasted product versus with the tower where they can just kind of cut, right here. And then there's a lot less waste on there also. So labor, time, those all come into consideration. And then Brazilian rose quartz, since it's usually um, of a more saturated tone, it does tend to run a little bit higher than other localities do. So, Haley, yeah. And usually that's also why I don't run a lot of my regular table on here with my, um, since the price points for my stuff is a lot different for my old clearance stuff. So it usually does come as like a shock when we get to like the regular retail price for stuff. But yeah. Okay, so if there's nothing else that you guys are curious about for tonight, again, I'll just repeat the flower agate pink amethyst large piece bundles if anyone wants those, and then if anyone wants a rose quartz palm bundle, those are the two that I think we talked about earlier tonight. But if there's no additional interest in anything right now, we can call it a night. So no pressure at all. Let me put this guy back. Whoa. Yeah, let me make one real quick and then I'm just gonna use whatever one. So There's not as many palms as I thought there were in there. So it would be like these palms and then this heart. These are like super gemmy rose quartz palms. So for this one, you guys can let me know. I think I can make one more. I have to pull the tray out from underneath that. Um, I have to pull the tray out from underneath the shelf. But let me know if someone wants me to run that. Okay, let me put it in front so that you can actually tell me yes or no if anyone wants the bundle. Okay, for no go on these guys. I do have a basket. Slower field trip of the back tables. Yes, we can definitely do that. Alrighty. So let's go um, to the back. Okay, so for back here we have these like polychrome. Okay, actually let's just start over here. We have on stand. We have some Nika selenite that is on a stand. They're not perma like custom built stands for that. We have some clear quartz and lems over there. Trolite flames, Mexican fluorite flame, some halite, fluorite slabs down here. I have amethyst on stands, rainbow amethyst also. What is this? We have Himalayan salt candle holders. I have hyacinth jasper. I have some more rose quartz, smaller tumbles back there. The bigger rose quartz sphere, some sandstone spheres. Those are from Utah. Um, we have clear quartz and lemon stands. We have some with rutile. We have our mini pieces. These guys are garden over here, but these are all higher end pieces, so just kind of keep that in mind. Price point wise, we have the rose quartz candle holders. These guys are 22 bucks each, and these guys do have felt bottoms under there, so they will not scuff your table. Um, and then amethyst on stand or quartz starburst, sorry. Um, and then our amethyst candelabra, more smoky flames on stand, aquamarines, um, just a bunch of flames on stand. So these guys are our higher end pieces. There's a higher price point for that also. Yoshi, the hyacinth jasper, I just have them in the tumble form because it's so soft. They really don't make that many um, more shaped items like towers or spheres. So I only have them in this. And they're such a brittle stone to work with, so they are more expensive. So this one is like 66, 63. Oh, this one's chunkier. How much are you? 111 for that one. So the baby one here is 28. But the hyacinth is a really pretty, and it's like one step down from Tiffany stone. So like where that one is super like double the price of this one. If you just like the purple tones, it's a really nice kind of midway point for it. And it's really like a collector's piece since the mineral is so hard to come by. And then it's also just a really um, unique stone since it doesn't get made into larger pieces. The cubes on that table, yes, I can go over there also. And then the carnelian bucket. Haley, I do. Yeah, we definitely have a lot that we've amassed over the years, and then I've also bought out a couple shops that shut down over the years also. So um, we have A lot of stuff to go through. So these are the cubes that we looked at earlier. Then there's more cubes back there. And then that's the OJ bucket back there. This is all accessible. So if you message me, what is today, Thursday? If you message me by tomorrow, I can make a custom listing, but anything later than that would be after Tucson. So if you do want to add anything, even tonight, I would say like no pressure, but just I don't want to tell you that I can add it if we've already kind of started wrapping up and closing up boxes. So, are the cubes by the hyacinth jasper? Let me. Okay, so yeah, I don't know. It's like I'm trying to zoom. So that's a faceted heart. Those are the dark palms. That is a flat cloud, and then that's just a giant sphere. So these guys aren't like on the cheaper end of my rose quartz. These guys are still um more expensive because there's that one. Shit, let me. This one's 55 for this one. And this one is, yeah, 55. And then these are just like the same HQ palms, like high quality rose quartz palms that we had over there. The pink pyramids, I think we have a buy it now available in the store for that, but it's these guys here. So, okay. Let me go back real quick. Buy the hyacinth jasper, the cubes. I don't remember cubes. Turn off this light. The OJ box that I can reach, aside from the cubes, it just has those few spheres in there. Um, I don't see any cubes. Oh, these. Ah, so this is yttrium fluorite. This one is 33. They're gonna be the same price. Also 33. So yttrium fluorite, it's a Mexican locality. They are much more purple toned. I don't know if that's washing out in here or not, but they're really pretty, like pastel ube color tones. This free form is 28. Okay, I may not have imported everything for this live. Doodle, we were just running them individually at 11 for each one. Ganesh is not tonight. I don't have my carving box easily accessible tonight, unfortunately. I did pre-made bundles for most of the night, so. And then the OJ that I can reach is gonna be this right here. Just a couple spheres in here. So, what did I have codes on this? Oh, no. Yeah, there's just a few on them. Yeah, I can. Let's go back there and run a couple of those. If I do the bundle of two, I'm gonna have to get like the weight um for them. So you can let me know what you want me to do. Or I guess if you just yeah, I can't do like the 2 for 11. Um, so you can let me know how you want me to do it. Okay. Let me actually just, or no, I don't want to bring this in and bring it back. Okay. We'll do the 4 that we showed earlier. I don't have my scale here, so I can't tell you for sure that if it would be okay one way or the other. If I did multiple. 2 for 22, yeah. If it's just 2 for 22, that I can do. Okay. We'll do like this one and then that one. Where's my thingy? Nope, wrong one. Okay, so it's these two here. And these ones do have um, the floating edge on them, so you can stand them up and spin. And you can still choose most of their faces. I don't have the locality for these guys. These are not going to be eighth vein. Usually vein is normally only really promoted when it's like a rarer vein. So eighth vein was a big thing, especially when ETE found them. Because it was such a new find to have. So they really did do a mass marketing for that. And the colors in that were so much more unique. Doodle, thank you for that, because we did get those deep green colors in them, and the sugary spots in them, and the orbs um, were just super, I guess they were super orby, I guess, for lack of a better phrase, um, for that. But okay, so where's this bucket up here? Yeah, the eighth vein pricing was like super out of, oh, Doodle, thank you. It was super out of control. So I was able to offer mine for the pricing that I did. I never purchased those wholesale for me. I could get that when I bought someone out closeout. So the cost for those would just be way too much. The slabs that they were selling, like even at ETE, the first year they came out were like $300. And I was like, if that's my cost, even if I just double that, no one's going to pay me $600 uh, for a slab. If someone else can sell it for 2,000, that's fine, but it's just not necessarily my market. So I left that to the others. So, okay, does anyone want anything else from this bucket? If not, I'm going to walk back over and I'll give you guys one last shot for claiming anything um, else. But in terms of this room, for what I can reach, it's just this, any of the higher priced rose quartz. Um, and that's pretty much it for what is super, super accessible for me in here. Smaller in Yttrium? No, the 20 spots are really as small as I go. The puffy hearts are about the same size, and those were all 33 also um, for it. So unfortunately, it is a higher price mineral than like the cheaper. Um, this old OJ I was able to get for cheaper. Rephrase. But the Yttrium, unfortunately, is uh, not as common, so it is at a higher price point. So, okay, so we're done here. Let me walk back over. You can no longer walk. Oh, okay, one last look over here. You're welcome to take a screenshot of anything. YouTube also um, saves this show, so you're welcome to play anything back on there. If you are ever looking for something that we mentioned on the show, you're welcome to take a look at it on there. Screenshot and circle something for me to look at, and I can give you the price and more info on it. Let me give you this basket, please. Okay. And then here was our Orca box, our pink amethyst flower agate, and then my golden healer diamonds, the rose quartz palms. I can make, I think, one more bundle. I'll have to add in some smaller pieces, but I feel like two back there. And then I think that's it. For what we have available for today. So let me know. If not, we will go ahead and sign off. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Again, we are leaving for Tucson on Monday. So definitely keep an eye out on our Instagram for behind the scenes posts. And if you want to see what items we are bringing home, you're always welcome to message us here or on our website for custom personal shopping, which we do offer. Again, it doesn't tie you to an item, but if you say like, oh, I have $100 budget and I want to find some like a garden quartz or something like that, you can definitely let me know, and that helps me connect you with an item. The markup is a little bit smaller on that when it's personal shopping, also, because it's a guaranteed item that essentially I know is going to go somewhere. So it does make purchasing a larger or more statement piece item more affordable for you. Also, just what other homework do I have in? Any other statement piece items, if you do want to go on a payment plan, you're welcome to do that here or with the website. And just shoot me a message, and I'm always happy to try and work stuff out. So, okay, if there's nothing else for tonight, thank you guys again so much. Again, I'm Mel Tells What across all platforms. Feel free to follow me wherever else you may be, and we'll get these guys out. And yeah, thank you guys. Have a good night. Bye.